Okay, hello there. My name is Lotad. I am the coach of the lovely Lotads. This is PGO Champions League. I think the music's too loud. One sec. Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to be covering the match between the Flying Feraligators and the Indianapolis Infernapes. Their coaches are, I think, Jiggy Poo, I think Anarchy Saber versus Nullify, respectively. So looking at first glance, Blissey is a really weird sort of mon in draft, I feel. Because I don't know, it's too easy to prep for both Blissey and Chansey. Gengar looks really good. Pangoro isn't definitely a proper resist, and I don't know how long it's gonna last because it's not very speedy either. And that's the only dark typing he has, so Gengar can really go ham once Pangoro is gone. Swampert would be a pretty good defensive check, except Rillaboom's right there. Zeraora can get Grass Knot. Scum can set up a lot of hazards on this side. If he's running a bulky Incineroar, chances are it's not going to be very hard hitting. So I don't know what Incineroar does against Mantine. Rotom Mo, what is Defoggers? Let's see. So I feel like, so if you just have like, I don't know, I just see two Defoggers here and one Rapid Spinner, which is not bad, it's pretty good. But Hitmonchan really doesn't want to come into this matchup. It does nothing. It just calmly walls it. Uh, you can run AV set. I don't know. It feels very one-sided to me on the Infernape side. Uh, yeah, let's look at the defoggers, right? So, if Salamence is stuck on defogging, then it takes away from a lot of its other offensive capabilities. So I would guess he'd bring Rotom Mo for the defogging because Hitmonchan doesn't make sense. Yeah, Pikachu's pretty useless. Uh, I would definitely bring Sylveon even though it has a glaring weakness to Nidoqueen, I don't think he's going to be running. I don't think Nullify is going to be running Ironhead on Scum or Steel Wing. It doesn't make sense for him to do that. And Sylveon can run. I think does he get Mystical Fire just now? I'm not sure. But Sylveon would be a really good, specially defensive check to say Renucleus. Renucleus, I don't know how to pronounce that. Primarina is a really good bring. Yeah, let's just look at what happens. Uh, okay. So Salamence is here, right? Rolimo is here. This is gonna be the defogger. Blissey's come in. Blissey. So the physical attackers here are Rillaboom, Pangoro, Zeraora. Now, if Nullify can get up hazards well, say if he's running rocks on Nidoqueen and then running spikes on Scum and just hazards because this Rotomo isn't gonna survive for long. I'm pretty sure because the only Rotoms that are really worth running are Heat or Wash. The other ones just don't have that kind of longevity, and they end up dying. It's just not worth it. Um, so we've seen Incineroar read with Nidoqueen. That's pretty good. He could parting shot. He doesn't have parting shot. He gets up his rocks. Right. Uh, Now it's we have to figure out what Pangoro is here because if it's an offensive Pangoro, it's gonna be really bad for Nullify because he's just gonna cripple down. Jiggypoo's just gonna cripple down his team until Pangoro is dead, and then Gengar basically sweeps through his team. Uh, Rillaboom has Grassy Glide, but Gengar takes at least one of those hits unless it's banded. Uh, okay, this is interesting. Rotomo's coming in. It's not. Why is it not heavy duty boots? Okay, because it's so the one item class might be on Salamence, I'm guessing. Incineroar taking so much on rocks. We see a gunk shot coming in. Uh, so okay, rest is interesting because what Incineroar can do is basically keep resting up for the entirety of the game, and nothing can really hit it that hard except for Zeraora and Primarina, and he has a whole ass Blissey for the Primarina, and then I don't know what he has for Zeraora because Zeraora goes in so hard. He has CC, he can run Play Rough, he can run Knockoff, he can run Grass Knot, he can run anything, dude. It's such a versatile mon. Poison Jab's coming. Okay, so this thing is physical. Interesting. So, uh, I'm not a big fan of physical Nidoqueen. It doesn't make sense. You could like Sheer Force just hits so much harder, but I understand why you might be scared of Blissey. So it makes sense. But again, there aren't any setup sweepers on this team apart from outside of Swords Dance Rillaboom, which really doesn't want to be Swords Dance because it ends up taking I think Mew outspeeds it, right? And then it can end up taking a Will-O-Wisp to the face. I don't think it wants to be. Zeraora can run up a bulk up. Pangoro can ST up, but unless if ST Pangoro is offensive, it's not going to do much. Okay, Knockoff is a good player. Papaya, Payapa Perry, interesting. These rocks are going to be so annoying to deal with. That was a really good play. I'd go for the poison jab straight. I mean, what's faster? This thing's faster, right? He could go for the leaf storm, but I think he's gonna prioritize getting rocks away. So he should go for the poison jab straight away. I think. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if that was lucky. If that mattered. I think it mattered. What do these guys say? Okay. Uh, Salamence comes in. Salamence could have Fire Blast or Flamethrower. I'm not sure. Scoms come. There we go. And we've seen Aquaberry. Okay, but you can see here it's not doing that much. This must be a really specially defensive Scum, which I think is a really good bring. It could possibly counter. Um, I think it was here for Salamence and for Rotomo specifically. So the defensive capabilities, because it's just such a fat mon. Uh, okay, interesting. Brave Bird comes in. I don't know why you do that. It doesn't seem. Why aren't you setting up your hazards? Okay, Scam should get the fuck out of there right now. Why is he staying in? Why are you staying in? Is that like a god level predict or something? What the fuck? Okay, Gengar. What the fuck? Why are you staying in? Why is why? Okay, Whirlwind. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay. He knows something I don't, right? Because like the guy's literally calling all these fucking plays out. I don't know what the hell's going on. Just kill the damn scum. He's literally misplaying it so hard. Why are you staying in? Okay. I don't know why this is working out, but it's working out for him. Like this guy, Nullify is just like ballsy as fuck. Interesting. Bastard comes in. Beautiful. And now he switches. Now you could hazard. Okay. Whatever, man. I can't. Good rocks. Blissey could be running rocks. I don't know why it isn't. So yeah, I'm guessing it's running teleport, thunder wave, seismic toss, softball. But this set just limits you so much. If Nullify was running say taunt, this Blissey was shut down completely. He could be running taunt on Pangoro. He could be running taunt on even Zero or for that matter. I mean, it should never. Doesn't make sense. Seismic toss is there. We should be carrying rocks. Where are your rocks then? On Metagross. Interesting. Does he softball up? Yeah. I don't know why Nullify is throwing away Nidoqueen. It doesn't really do that much, but it does give him the option to set up rocks later. Which he doesn't need actually, because Rotomo is dead. Okay, yeah, interesting. Yeah, not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. If he gets this thing down to like 60%. And now Rillaboom or Zeraora can come in, or even Pangoro for that matter. Rillaboom comes in, right? Okay. Uh, I'd Woodhammer for sure if he has it. Yeah, Woodhammer comes out. So Incineroar's dead. That's a huge. That's one counter to Scum, right? If it's Bidef Scum comes in on Salamence, takes at least 2 hits at the minimum if there's no rocks up. Steel Roller, oh that's strong. Okay, a Steel Roller is a really cool thing bring because he knew Rillaboom was gonna be getting in the terrain. Comes back in. Set up some hazards, please. What is this set? Brave Bird, Whirlwind, Roost, Hazard, Spikes, Okay, okay, okay. Salamence is heavy duty boots. Interesting. Metagross comes back in. And Raybird. Why are you staying in? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. What is this? I don't understand. What is this? He has no. Okay, I get what he's trying to do because like he has no switch. He has no way to remove rocks. Dude, Nullify is just like a god level player. I don't even know how to say this. He's Gengar comes in, throw off Shadow Ball, please. Thank you. Kill this thing. What a stupid mon. Why would you keep staying in? You have a fucking Pangoro. Why don't you go into it? You could be even bringing in like Salt West Primarina. I don't know what kind of play this was. Knockoff comes in. Why? Just switch out. And he doesn't have any switch ins. Fair enough. This Pangoro just goes in fucking hard now. Salamence could come in. Metagross could come in. Is it faster? Yeah. EQ was a good play. Covers the Zeraora switch. I would have personally gone for the Meteor Mash or the Steel Roller. I mean, he doesn't have Meteor Mash. Okay. Blissey comes in. Blissey dies. Yeah, Blissey dies. I think this game is pretty much over. I think Nullify wraps it up. Primarina should come in. I think that might be the Scarfer. Primarina and Zeraora haven't come in even once yet, which is really interesting. I think Nullify played this game really, really well. But he also had the advantage the entire time, I felt. T-Wave's coming in. Why has he let this bastard, heal up? That's weird. Is he about to throw, though, is a question. Because Salamence could set up one DD and win. He could. If he has, like... It doesn't seem to be a DD set, though. I feel like it's a... I don't know. Oh, it's not a DD set. He's running heavy duty boots. Rillaboom comes back in. I'm guessing this thing is Bandit or Scarf. I think Bandit. I don't know about the damage. I'm not doing the calcs. You go for the knock again. You definitely go for the knock again. You go for the ute. Okay. He might have just thrown. Unless Zeraora isn't choice locked, then he could possibly. Is Salamence Intimidate? We don't know, right? I think it might have been Moxie. Salamence is Intimidate. Jigglypuff's in a really good spot, but you don't know because this fucking Blissey is never gonna die. Except it does finally, but so Primarina's Parad. Metagross is Scarfed, I'm guessing. Okay, interesting. So if Metagross is Scarfed, does he just win here? No. Yeah, he does because he comes back in. Calm Minds, Aurora is really. But if he's Scarfed, he's gonna die, right? Does he not just die to one hit? I don't know. I don't think he does. I think Nullify wins this. I think he lives one. He lives one for sure. One EQ, I think. He lives one. There we go. That was really, really good, bro. GG. So, I don't know what the fuck kind of play Nullify was doing, but it turned out really well for him, I guess. He could have won this game by a much bigger margin, I feel, because Jigglypuff. So, that's the problem with drafting, right? So, when you're drafting Blissey, it's just weird. So, the way I look at draft is you always need to have one main physical wall, one main special wall, and then one kind sort of like a mixed mon. So, so for example, a really good mixed wall could possibly be Pex, right? Because Pex has insane SPDF and defense. Or you could even have, let's say, a Ferrothorn, and I have to have both of those, so I'm really happy. But see, now the thing is, he's gotten Blissey, then he has Sylveon, then he has Swampert, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. But all three of these mons die to a hard-hitting physical grass attacker, and we have so many of those in draft, especially. You have Rillaboom, you have even Zarude is back in the metagame. You have Kartana. Kartana's in the game, right? Yeah, he is. So it's just not a very good. You need to have something. I mean, Incineroar is great, but you weren't running a bulky enough set. Why would you ever run Rest? Either you run CB or you run like a max per def set with Intimidate, and you come in and you start knocking things off with max attack or something. I feel like you could have played our Salamence a lot better. Sub Gengar is just stupid. Just start running specs. Honestly, just start running specs or a Scarf for that matter. even if he gets in, Pangoro isn't a very hard hitting mon. It's really not. So you could have just thrown out a few sludge waves or a few shadow balls. Like, look, this thing has like 71 SPDF. You should have learned from that. Um, I don't know. I think Feraligators could have played this game a lot better. Infernapes could have not stayed in with Scum the entire fucking time. But what happens is what happens. That's been my analysis for this game. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.